Hey, I'm maybe Burke, and you're watching Makeup for Lost Time. This is my series for trans women and other people who feel like they missed a few classes when it came to learning about makeup. And today we're going to be talking about highlighting, which can be done in a couple of different spots in a couple of different ways. At a very basic level, highlighting is basically the opposite of contouring. With contouring, we're setting our features back, we're making shadows. Highlighting is bringing features forward. Highlighting is taking the highest points of our face and bringing those points forward and accentuating or highlighting them. Like right now, I don't have any highlighter on, but light is hitting my face as I turn it. And so using highlighter can actually help to mimic that reflection of light on our skin. Now there are liquid highlighters, there are cream highlighters, there are powder highlighters, and this one from Rare Beauty is like the strongest highlighter that I have, so we're gonna start with it so that you can see it most clearly. Now I have a mostly full face on already so that I can just take the highlighter and we can see how it will add to and complete a look. So with this one is a powder, so I'm gonna take it on a brush, and like I always do, I'm gonna tap off the excess. And the most common place that people are going to highlight is going to be right along the high point of the cheek. Now, I don't like to use this highlighter in this spot because you see like just a streak on my cheek, and I don't really like that vibe. But this is for demonstration purposes. I'm showing you where some folks might use a highlighter. On the highest point of the cheek where light would reflect. And when applying, I'm also just buffing it out a little bit so it's not as stark. Now I mentioned I don't love placing this highlighter on that high point of the cheek, but I do like taking this one right on my Cupid's bow to give us a little shine right there. Some folks might highlight the tip of their nose. Some people are going to highlight down the bridge of their nose. When we talked about contouring, I talked about how I barely do any contouring to my nose. I'll put like blush on my nose and maybe some bronzer sometimes. I feel like I look ridiculous with this spot on my nose. Now the places I actually love to use this highlighter in particular, and I'm going to take a smaller brush to do it, are going to be right in the inner corner of my eye, just right on that innermost spot. And that really brightens up right in closest to my nose there. And then again in the eye area, right under the brow. So highlighting the brow bone and that inner corner there so that the light hits it. And so you see, I usually wouldn't highlight this much of my face. I'm just showing you the spots that you might highlight. We've got brow bone, we've got inner corner of the eye, we've got high points of the cheek, we've got tip of the nose, and we've got our Cupid's bow. Now, I'm actually going to take the same color in a different formula. These are from Rare Beauty, and so I know that these are the same colors. And this, similar to their blush, you just need a little bit on your finger. And this I can tap in on my cheek. And as I'm putting it on, it looks a little more drastic. But as you blend that out, you'll see that it is far less noticeable than this streak. The liquid formula blends in a little bit more and gives us more of like a natural glow. And so you can use this formula in all of the same ways that I used the powder on this side of my face. But I'm going to actually show you on this side, if I just take it to my inner corner, match my Cupid's bow to the other side. We've got a soft glow on the top of the cheek, but then we have the more dramatic look in the inner corner and top of the Cupid's bow. And that's it. Highlighting is actually really simple. Highlights don't have to be like glitter or have shimmer to them. Any way that you are bringing forward high points of your face and highlighting your features that you want highlit. Highlit? Is that a word? Highlighted? Ha! Any way you want to highlight, any way that works for you to highlight is good to go. Brief one. Highlighting is pretty easy. I think these videos are probably going to get shorter as we get into a little more detailed stuff. But I think with what I've covered so far, you could do a full face. Maybe we'll start doing different techniques in the future. So if you haven't been watching these videos because learning a little bit at a time doesn't work for you, now's your chance to learn a full face and your chance to make up for lost time.